Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We are here. What up, Will of the Bingo? The fuck? That's a new one. What up, how you doing? What's up with the name change? Like, yo, come on, get up here. Get up here. Here. Yo, here. Get up here. No, she don't wanna. Still balling hard. Okay. Fair enough. I ate too much. I had way too much for dinner. I am fucking bloated right now. I am not comfortable. Was forcing myself to stop eating, and I just couldn't. Oh man, I just want to lay down right now. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Oh, I ate too much. Yeah, shit is not good, man. I need to go back to my old, Jesus, I can talk. To my old meal schedule. It's so much better when you just eat the right amount. And you just feel energetic afterwards, instead of eating too much with that little speck of like happiness, and then just feeling like shit afterwards. It's not worth it. Been doing that. Been doing that for like what? I mean, my whole life. My whole life I've been eating until I hate myself. And then last year, for 1 year, I ate the right amount, and I felt amazing. I had a perfect meal schedule. Was eating the right amount, and then around February, I got sick. I got so sick. Like I'd never gotten that sick before. And I couldn't eat much because I was sick, but I needed the energy, so I was just eating a lot of junk, just calorie dense food like chocolate bars, cookies, that sort of stuff. Anything to like fill me up, like just give me the energy, the sugar boost, and that completely ruined my meal schedule. That's not, yeah. I mean, it's. I'm trying to get back into it, but it's tough. It's tough. I need like a motivator. I need a motivator to I need something that like motivated to keep me going. That kind of that keeps me on track with with my meal schedule. That I like not eating no junk food, not overeating. Just need to find something to like keep me that push, to like keep me going, and I just can't figure out what it could be. It's obscure. Welcome to the stream. Don't think I've seen you before. So daily goals? I mean, I've been doing that for like a year. Like I had a goal. Like last year, I had a goal, and the goal was to lose weight. And every week, I was losing weight because of it. But right now, I'm at like the last 5 kilos. So you're not gonna see as much progress on a weekly basis. So it's not it's not as motivating as when you're like properly overweight. So when you're like properly overweight, you lose a lot of weight very fast. But the last bit is like the last few kilos is it's rough. It's my favorite manga. My favorite manga, you say? Hell yeah! Favorite manga. Undefeated. The greatest to ever do it. The One Piece. Yeah, so I bought this flag to put it on the wall, but it's a lot bigger than I expected it to be, and this room is hella small. Similar freedom, hell yeah. I tend to psych myself pretending I'm doing daily missions in a video. Oh, that's an okay. That's an interesting one. Never looked at it that way. I mean, I could do something with like my YouTube channel, like um something like if either by punishing myself if I fail or rewarding myself with something if I succeed. I've been trying to like go to a fucking website this whole time. I keep getting distracted. That's what I do. Like what could be something like for the YouTube channel that I can use that I can do. Like something that I can like reward myself with on stream. Do you collect manga? Sort of, yes and no. I mean, my this room is an absolute mess, but I have the half of the Dragon Ball set. I have two Vinland Saga volumes. And downstairs I have two Berserk deluxe editions. And I want to get all of the Berserk ones because they look sick as fuck. And yesterday, 2 days ago, I was at the bookstore in the city center, and I saw the Death Note collection for the first time, and they look sick as fuck. Like they look so clean. Let me see. Hold up, just a moment. Well, let me show you guys because they look clean as fuck. Like they don't have a hardcover, but it still look clean as fuck. Death Note Deluxe Edition. Yeah, these ones. Check this out. Wait, that's not right. Yeah, this right here. Like the simple black and white, and like the page, like the outline of the pages are like blacked out. They look so clean. Also, Yami Pun Pun. Isn't that the one very sad manga? I've heard about it years ago. Like it's a very like from what I know, it's a very tragic story, and actually really good as far as I know. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm confusing it with something else, but I heard it's actually good. The pressing is really that bad. Fire Punch, that I did hear about that one. And also, by the way, guys, if you guys are here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Help me out here a little bit. As you can see on the top left, or on the top right, I mean, I'm trying to reach the big 500, and the sub count has slowed down quite a bit, sadly. And also on the top right, like over there, on the top right part of the screen, there's a blacked out space, and I want to use it up. I can put my weight on there, like a progress bar for my weight. That would be pretty. That would be okay. So just having my weight out there for the public to see, that could be like a push to like keep me going. So like if it's like stagnant for too long, it's kind of embarrassing, sort of, which also kind of pushed me to keep going. It's not a bad one, to be honest. Timai, do not read unless you're well mentally. Man. I read Berserk and Vinland Saga when I was at my lowest in my life. Right now, where I'm actually doing decent, I think I can handle it. Same author? Oh, really? Oh, wow. I was actually going to mention Chainsaw Man, that it's on my list to read at some point. There's no hype button on this stream. That. Oh, you mean like on Twitch? Like a hype train, you mean? Or are you talking about something else? What's the time? It's 7:46 p.m. So it's almost 8 p.m. right now. The new hype Is there a new hype mechanic? I haven't seen it. Usually I get notifications with that sort of stuff. Hype. New YouTube hype feature. Let me see. Oh, wait. Is YouTube hype a game changer? Huh? Like, oh, usually I get like an email when it comes to YouTube updates. I get like an email from YouTube itself because I kind of sign up for those newsletters. Helps more YouTubers grow with new hype feature. YouTube has unveiled hype, an all-new mechanic designed to promote small streamers and creators and show their communities to boost them and better discoverability. For a recent release, hype will give fans a stake in the success of favorite emerging creators. From the ground up, hype has been created to help streamers under 500,000 subscribers. Well, I'm just barely under 500,000 subscribers, so I'm in the safe zone. How does it work? If you're following a small creator, less than 500,000 subs, and they publish a new video, you'll be able to hype that video and push them up a virtual leaderboard. The more hype a video receives, the further up leaderboard it'll rank. And if a streamer or content creator ranks high enough, they'll secure a special. Wait, what? With hype, we hope to make viewing experience more active and engaging, driven by shared purpose and enthusiasm. That not only makes hype being more engaging for viewers, but also give creators a more powerful way to enjoy to connect with their audiences and grow their channels. Of course, it wouldn't be a neat feature if it couldn't be monetized. To that end, YouTube will allow viewers to purchase additional hypes. But the team stressed that this will unlock another revenue stream for creators and not necessarily the platform. So that's a huge win. I have not heard of this at all. What the? The team hasn't confirmed when the feature will roll out. We can expect hype to land in markets. Oh, so it's... Wait, from when... How old is this article? Wait, this is 2024. What the fuck? Has it even rolled out? If you're not too busy with work, seeing as you actually have a life, you could start pushing out actual videos to boost your channel. Welcome went from 4 to... I'm aware. Like, I tested it out. I think it was a year ago. I made 3 videos. One Piece videos. And they managed to get quite a bit of views and got me some decent number of subs. It definitely works. I'm not denying that. It definitely works. But the videos need a certain amount of quality, and it takes a lot of time. So I had to choose. I kind of had to choose. Either dedicate the whole channel entirely to One Piece and nothing else, so only like read One Piece on Thursdays or Fridays, and then like release one video like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. And then like the whole time I would be like working on editing and writing the video. But that was so much work with my that's so much work with my actual job, that it was unfeasible. It was not doable. Like I had no time left. But right now I have a new job. I have a lot more time to spare, so it might not be that crazy of an idea. No, a week, one video a week is not doable for me. That's, I mean, I can, one video a week would mean releasing slop, just like bullshit power scaling videos and just no depth, just uploading dog shit. That's the only way I would be able to like upload one video a month, one video a week. But I want to like actually put some effort into it. I want to like produce good quality content. Like I want, especially when it comes to One Piece, I want to go full in depth and like actually get my thoughts out properly, like have it properly written, have it decently edited as far as I can. But I could, I mean, I could give it a try again. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. Kickstarter, I mean, right now would be a good time. I mean, I've grown a lot. I mean, as small as my channel is, I've grown a lot since the last video I uploaded. I think I was barely at 100 subscribers when I uploaded the last video. And that got me like 1,000 views. So if I upload right now, and like on average, especially for One Piece streams, I get about 10 to 20 views on average, live. The viewership should go up quite a bit. Some slop is necessary? Sometimes, yeah, but yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, sometimes you gotta upload slop just for the fun of it. But I don't want my channel to be just slop. Abuse shorts, yeah. I I tried to do that, but like the last few streams that I've had didn't have any shorts worthy moments. Actually, the Kingdoms. I had one. I don't know if you guys are Kingdom fans. I don't know if you guys read Kingdom, but one of the latest chapters had such an insane moment in it, and it's one of the best things I've ever read. Like it's so over the top ridiculous. King of Lightning hated it apparently, but I fucking loved it. But you're not wrong. Yeah, I guess I could give it a try. Question is, what would the video be about? That's another thing. Yo, anime all day. What up? The only thing with King of Lightning, no, only thing with King of Lightning, bro. He only reads the first 5 chapters and he said it was mid. Never go to try it again. Oh, Kagurabachi. Yeah, I heard you said. I think it was you who said it, or someone else, that he didn't like Kagurabachi. I mean, it's fair enough. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, if he didn't like it. I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan either. I just like gave it the benefit of the doubt and just continued and ended up actually enjoying it. But if you didn't like it, I mean, what can you do about it? Oh, that was you. Okay, fair enough. But that's only 5 chapters. I didn't even meet one major antagonist. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You can't have everyone enjoy it. I mean, sometimes, like, did he say it was actually bad or just that he didn't enjoy it? Because there's a difference in that too. Like for Bleach, I gave Bleach a try and I just didn't enjoy it. Like, I didn't say like I don't think it's bad. It just is not for me. Lucas, welcome. Shorts from One Piece live streams could work. Those reactions and theories could make some video. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I would have to like go back to my recent stream, see if there's any clippable moments that I can use. But yeah, you call it bad? Ooh, that's rough. I mean, which is kind of strange because he, as far as I know, he read JJK or watched JJK. And so far, bar for bar, like if it's bar for bar, Kagurabachi clears JJK. Not even close. I remember I watched the stream. He was like saying the 6 out of 10, but the chat was like this mid through the. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because I can sort of understand why he didn't like it, or he doesn't like it. Because I'm assuming he sort of had the same thoughts as me at first, except the only difference is that I actually pushed on further. And try and give. I mean, he can try for a long time, but usually with King of Lightning, if he doesn't like something, he will not go back to it. Yo, Milo, what up? Welcome. Funny you say that. We were talking about my health earlier. I ate way too much, and I'm fucking bloated right now. I am not comfortable right now. I cannot sit properly. I ate so much. Let's go consider going back to read more Kagurabachi. As far as I know, he doesn't. He bought into the fake hype talking about this, not the greatest thing. I mean, that was it actual? Oh, he bought. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, he bought into the fake hype, like the memes from back then. No, let me pull up Manga Fire. By the way, Milo, how's your Vagabond journey going? Ooh, my god. I need a stomach pump. Okay, chapter 93, finishing touches. Let me always remind me of it. I finished it this month. I mean, I'm trying to get you to read Kingdom. Also watched your stream last week and I agree with the villain group not looking good right now. Making me worried. It's easy. I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, the fact that the villain group is not great means that there's more incoming. Either they're hiding something, or they're gonna make upgrades to make them actually dangerous. And the obvious upgrade is like the Shinuchi, but that's like one sword. And I don't want the whole thing to like, the whole threat to become one person. Because I want the whole group to like elevate themselves, not just one person. Let's be DLC and focus. Oh, okay, fair enough. Idiot, you little shit. How you doing? An asshole. All right, let's see. Let's get started with this chapter. Because I've been yapping for 30 minutes. It felt like much longer. So yeah, this is where we left off. We have the big bad, the second big bad, and the two medium goods squaring off after falling down. Alright, you have a good one, Milo. I'll be seeing you probably on Thursday for whatever whatever One Piece stream I'm gonna do. I have not figured that out yet. Unless they just tried Liza P because it was free on PlayStation, probably. Okay, 70% is pretty decent. Pretty good. Alright, let's get started. Finishing touches is what the chapter is called. I like how they're all fucked up. Dare I say... Dare I say... They're having a mid-off. Because we have seen what the peak looks like. We have seen peak with Samura. And then we're seeing these guys fighting at like 50% of what Samura showed. So yeah, we got the mustache man breathing heavy, laughing a bit. Excuse me. Octo. Hey, sorcery is allowed, right? How come I'm the only one who used it? Wait, what? Are they? What's your problem, Uraha? Oh, honestly, it totally slipped my mind. I haven't fought in 18 years. So it just didn't occur to me to use it. My bad. Are you stupid? Apologies. That's on me for making it an option. I figured you might be scared without your electrical leaks. Oh, that's why. Okay, Matt. Okay, that's some crazy trash talk. So, homie right here might be out of his depth right now. Liza P, I like Liza P, but I'm more like Neo type guy, something a little faster gameplay. I tried the Neo, the free, like demo was, geez, I can't talk. Neo was for free a while ago, and I tried it. I kind of liked it, but I never finished it, never played a second time for some reason. I'm gonna get what you're saying, but if Liza P is your first Souls-like, that's not a good one to start with, to be honest. But I shouldn't have worried them with an awkward wink. Octo is a master rage baiter. Okay. Your swordplay is actually quite beautiful. I'm gonna let that electrical lead commit a comment slide. What up, Taiketsu? Welcome to the stream. But setting that aside, you guys can go to hell. Right, Urha? Yeah. Love how Hokuto loves every second of it and Yor doesn't want to deal with any of it. So this guy isn't so much a master swordsman. It's more that his athleticism is totally unreal. His swordplay is inconsistent, but he still gets in plenty of blows. As for this guy, we don't know the depths of his... Jesus. We don't know the depth of his true skill with the sword. He's still holding back. He seems more interested in savoring the duel than killing us. It's creepy. But the real reason these guys can go... pound sand? He wasn't just bluffing back there. Pound sand, that... Okay. Odin's dyslexia is strong today, yeah. Stronger than ever. But like, who the fuck says pound sand? Who the fuck says this? I'm the one who killed Ibuki Misaka in Kunishiga Rokuhira. This man is our leader. Yeah, the introduction he gave last chapter was actually funny. Apparently, pound sand is a synonym for go to hell. No, I got that from what he's saying. Like, I understood that, but like, who the fuck says that? Fighters this skilled are few and far in between. Injuries are good. The pain gives you an adrenaline rush. It sharpens your focus. We're nearing the climax now. I'm glad everyone's still going strong. When the first guy dies, let's take a little break. Hokuto, you might be running your mouth a bit too much. I'm done, he says. Everyone poses up. Huh. Okay, so 4 different poses. Got the 2-sword style, we got the sort of defensive style from Hokuto. The dual-handed defensive style from Yura. And the EI from Uruha. Whenever the new conversation read it, that sounds like some old-timey shit, like some like what if what if the average person in like what the 1920s would say. I've heard weird depending on the country. Okay, all right. This kind of looks like it would be a promotional poster for a movie or some shit. It's pretty sick. So let's see what's going on here. So Uruha goes for Yura, but Yura blocks. Hokuto, I think, goes for Uruha, but Uruha gets blocked. Or Hokuto's sword gets blocked by something? I forgot the blonde hair's name. The sword beneath gets blocked by Hokuto, and the sword above by... Oh, I didn't even notice Hokuto's hand, arm. So both Yura and Hokuto blocked Uruha. Or blocks with his sheet. Oh, so that's hit. Okay, so I was wondering whose sheet that is. But like Uruha's hand is kind of fucked up. Like he's missing some fingers. I wasn't sure if it was him or not. Hokuto looks like he's pointing with a cut arm. Yeah, but he's like blocking the Ura's arm, which is actually really fucking effective. Like in martial art, there's 2 ways of blocking a punch. You can like, excuse me. You can either like block the fist itself, or block the arm as it comes in. And this is sort of safer because you block it much earlier. And it takes away a lot of momentum. So that's essentially what Hokuto is doing. But it requires both Hokuto and Yura to block Uruha. Uruha still has his ring and pinky finger, but that's not enough to like hold it firmly. $50 on Odin throwing up us. Nah, nah. That will never happen. Unless some actual nasty fucking shit happens in the chapter. But I ate way too much, man. I'm not doing this again. Fuck. Holy shit. There's my motivation. I mean, I'm saying that right now. I might think about it differently tomorrow. Did you eat? No, I just cooked too much. I just cooked way too much like a dumbass. I cooked a healthy meal, chicken and spinach, and I used way too fucking much, way too much chicken. And my dumbass just didn't save the rest of it for tomorrow or something. I just ate all of it. Did they disappear? As a glutton, I relate to the same extent. I need to stop that shit, man. I need to stop that. It doesn't feel good anymore. I don't feel guilty. No, I don't feel guilty. I just feel, I feel like shit. Like I'm not comfortable right now. Like I feel way too heavy. It's like I'm carrying a backpack full of rocks. Okay, so Kaminabi headquarters, underground level 5. Okay, we switch scenes. Someone from the Hishaku. What in the fuck? This has got to be the most disturbing thing I've seen in this manga. Oh, the Muten Roshi training, yeah. This is a disturbing ass image. Looks sick? I don't know, man. Hey, buddy. You're collapsing on me. Come on in. Come on, up and end them. Wait, she spits on his face? Or she blows on his face? Okay, so she freezes him. I thought that was a Saiyan armor for at first. I thought the Kamunabi were supposed to be tough. You guys are too cute. You two are just that strong. I was waiting for you to say that. And just eats his head. Bingo, was it tasty? Uran, don't you ever listen? They're not tasty. I've said it a million times. You somehow got to see something more disturbing. But I have to eat or I can't use my powers. Yeah, but aren't you overeating? Who got sleepy again? These guys are weak. But their elite fighters should show up soon, right? They'll be tougher. Gotta fuel up while I can. Ah, gotcha. Okay, who's that? Here they come, brace yourself. You're saying that while yawning? It ends here, intruders, says guy with a comb. Ishaku, the rumors were true. You're a challenging bunch, and old version of Momonosuke comes in. With the shitty hair. Let's minimize our losses. I'll go alone. I'll keep them busy for a few seconds. When I give the signal, focus your fire and blast me away with... What? Okay. Man, brother, you need more than a comb to fix that. Ready? Let's begin. So he throws the comb backwards. Homie catches it with his fingers. Okay, we switch to Hiruko? I'm pretty sure it's this way. Also, where's her sword? Why is she swordless? The big shots. Hakuri, okay, so Hakuri and Kiri. Yo, Kiri. This guy still reminds me of someone. I just can't point out who he reminds me of. Perfect timing. Take us to the Shinichi. Mr. Azami, I thought you went to the top. She actually doesn't have her sword. We shut down the threat elimination grounds. Too much commotion on the inside. Sorry you had to contend with that. I'm glad you're okay. Everyone fought so hard to protect me. Thank goodness Uruha was alive. We'll mourn Kudo and the others properly after we wrap this up. I hope tomorrow will be a calm day. I will. We'll settle this once and for all. I'll transport the Shinichi to the warehouse. But the Hishaku's hands will be tied. If only it were that easy. It means we're surrounded at all of the Hishaku invaders. Wait, he means we've surrounded all the Hishaku invaders. Maybe Hakuri sorted? Maybe. I mean, Hakuri seems like he uses up a lot of energy the whole time. So seems kind of like dangerous to do that for him. Noe Hokozono just forgot to draw it, right? Yeah, it's like a big ass sword. Like it's hard to miss. He does make mistakes sometimes and forgets to draw things. I'm not sure if this one was a mistake or... Oh. Yes, they're expert fighters. But at the end of the day, they're just individual sorcerers. It shouldn't take long to contain them. The real issue is, even they themselves can't have expected to charge in with such small numbers and defeat us. There's something else behind this. For example, the Shinichi. They put the Shinichi up for auction at the Rakuzaichi almost as if they were handing it over to the Kamunabi. If, for example, they'd somehow programmed the Shinichi to be controlled remotely, handing it over would have been like sending a bomb into our midst. Interesting. I wouldn't risk storing anything other than Shinichi. I mean, even that's... I feel like storing the Shinichi is gonna be a mistake in of itself. I don't know why, but I feel like there's gonna be a plot point that will be a mistake in the end. Like somehow, some way that the father is still alive and just whips it out of the storeroom. You're around pretty much. For example, if they saw a progress, okay, then we reseal it. When we resealed it, we inspected it and ruled that out. But we should be we should be okay, right? That's why I'm worried. And there it is. Okay, okay. He whips out the mask and to be continued. Things are about to go mostly, yep. And Chihiro and Samura still nowhere to be seen. Excuse me. Excuse me. Chapter 1 is going. Yeah, I mean it's 9 chapters to go. No, 8 more chapters to go. They're probably gonna show up too late. We don't even see. We haven't even seen where they are though. That's the interesting part. And also, where the fuck is Shiba? The editor's note on the end of the chapter says things will speed up next week. They only translate that for the Spanish version. Okay. I mean, it seems like right now we're done with the setup chapters. Like this right here was where we're working towards. So all the setup now should be done. Honestly speaking, they're probably wrapping up their fight. I can see beautiful spread with Jiro and Samura. Arriving when the Sword Saint is unleashing his power. Okay, so you believe that... Okay, so you believe that the Sword Saint will actually be released in this arc. That I'm not fully sold on yet. It might happen, but I'm not too sure yet. Samurai should have just used Owl and teleported. I mean, it's the Kamunabi headquarters. I don't think it should be. I don't think he'd be able to do that to the headquarters. There have to be like safety precautions. Then again, Abel is crazy overpowered. I don't know if he will be released, but he definitely will activate the sword, whether it's in the storehouse or not. Yo. So, to this day, we have not exactly seen where the Sword Saint is. Right? We've only seen him surrounded by those pillars. That's all we've seen every single time. Do we know who sealed him? Like, do we know who was the actual person who sealed him? Or has that not been confirmed? Not yet. So with me thinking, or saying earlier, thinking that sending the Shinichi to the storeroom is a mistake. What if the Sword Saint is in the storeroom? What if that's where he was sealed somehow? And by storing the Shinichi in the storeroom would be like essentially giving it to the Sword Saint. Now only Kiora and blonde guy. I always forget his name, like Hiroko Hakuri, whatever, with the H and K. They should be the only two that are able to like use the storeroom. But what if there's something else? What if there's like another entrance? He couldn't just be in there without being registered. Like he's like he's still sealed. Like I don't think he would be able to like roam around freely in the storeroom. But what if there's like a sealing compartment within the storeroom that Hakuri... Man, what is his name again? Hakuri? Hakuri, yeah. What if there's like a sealing compartment in the storeroom that Hakuri cannot feel him? Or like yeah, that's what I was getting at. What if that entrance in this in the Rakuzaichi, what if that was not the only emergency exit? What if there was another? And the Kamunabi not knowing that sealing room is not part of the storeroom. Like it was just there for so long, they just accepted it as like a powerful prison, not investigating it further of what it could be. Now registering the sword registers... Wait, but registering the sword registers the sword master too. Registering the sword registers the sword master too. No, hold up. Do I have the drawing thing? Okay, so there's the One Piece thing. But like what I'm trying to say, let's say this... They're frozen? Fuck. Okay, Okay, so let's say... Why is it a fucking rectangle? Let's try again. Let's... Come on, work with me. Okay, so let's say... Okay, you guys... It's looking like shit. Let's say this rectangle, this square thing, that's the storeroom. That's the entire storeroom world. Just bear with me. Over here, right here, this was the entrance at the Rakuzaichi. That right now is destroyed. What if over here is another entrance, still active, and within that entrance there is a ceiling compartment, and Hakuri cannot sense what's in here because this is like overly protected, because like it's like a heavy prison, and he cannot feel what's like in here. All Hakuri can feel is this right here. Man's frames per minute, man, frames per hour. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the reason why Hakuri never even registered it is not just because of this protection right here, but also because he was already there before Hakuri before Hakuri gained the storeroom powers. So, but it could also mean that the moment the sword gets transported to the storeroom, the Sword Saint and the sword are essentially reconnected. I see, but Kyora and Hakuri have different storehouses, as far as we know. Like, do you guys think we know everything about the storehouse? Or do you think Horizontal is just gonna expand more upon it? Okay, time for a new drawing. Time for a new drawing. What if the storeroom works like this? This is the Kyora's storeroom. This is Hakuri's storeroom. This is someone else's storeroom. And it just goes like that. And surrounding all of that is like the big one. What if it's like one giant storeroom with different compartments, and each, whether it's bloodline or just pure witchcraft, whatever you want to call it, it gives you access to one of these rooms. The storeroom is... I like the idea of it, so I would actually like it if there's more to it. Could be on the same dimension, we don't really... Yeah, so that... Okay, so I am correct that that has not been revealed yet. Okay, I thought maybe I was just forgetting. If it can be modified... Okay, so scrap my idea from earlier. What if within this storeroom universe there is a prison? And the prison is like right above the Kamunabi headquarters. And right here is the Sword Saint. Oh, that's the Sword Saint. So the moment Hakuri transports the Shinuchi to the storeroom, they are essentially reconnected. And I'm only going based off this. I'm only going for this idea just based on the fact that the storeroom feels like a mistake. By mistake, I mean like the plan will fail because they're gonna be using the storeroom. Hell yeah! Plus, I worked hard on this. If it can be modified, it will be some advanced barrier sorcery, something not actually changing the established rules of the storehouse. Makes a lot of sense because infiltration wouldn't be possible without something like that. Yeah, so they would have to like go through the Kamunabi headquarters to get to the Sword Saint. And let's get even crazier. Let's just go much further. The island, the land that got genocided by the Sword Saint. It came out of nowhere. It just arrived from nowhere. It just appeared. What are the chances? What are the chances that that island, kingdom, whatever you want to call it, travels through this realm? That was like its means of survival. Just traveling through, using the realm to travel and just hopping from one place to another, and they just happen to get to the worst place possible, encounter the Sword Saint. It's scaring me. I mean, this route, like the storehouse, there's so many possibilities with it. You can do so much with this storeroom idea. The ideas are limitless. And all we know is this part right here. Like, so far, this is all we know. But it could be all of this. Is OP Theories bringing actor? Yeah. Zaku's power are more special than Kyora. He could be... Maybe. But there's still the challenge of Hakuri constantly running out of energy way too fast. And if my theory is correct, Hakuri's only managing this part. There is no shot he's gonna be able to like manage all of this. His brain is gonna be soup by the end of it. Forget pudding, it's going straight to soup. I feel like Char figures up Hakuri entirely after this arc, and it's unrelated, but can't be this weak in the entire manga. I mean, the only reason why he's weak right now is for plot purposes. Because the storeroom is way too fucking OP right now. It's too broken. Having Hakuri at full power, that will make the Hishaku feel even less of a threat than they are right now. So Hakuri has to be nerfed in order for the story to progress. Hakuri needs that training scene desperately, but don't think there's someone to help him. How the storehouse works. I mean, so far it seems like he needs chakra management. Like he's constantly overdoing it, and he needs to control it better. Sazanami State is right there. That is fair. But once again, if my theory is correct, then the Sazanami clan they're not needed. If there's like others If there's like other realms, other storerooms, all Hakuri would need is like reach out to one of them. They have a library with 200. Okay, yeah, that is good. Yeah. But there is a drawback. The Sazanami clan, they did not use the storeroom to its fullest potential. They use it as a literal. I mean, it's called a. I don't think the real name is a storeroom. Imagine having. Imagine you have a pocket black hole where you can store everything in it. Like, you pick out a black hole out of your pocket and you can just store everything in it, whatever you want. And you use it for selling hamburgers. That's essentially what the Sazanami clan did. They had one of the most OP things that has ever been created. And they use it like a fucking garage. Because I was gonna say, what if they sealed the Sword Saint in the first Patriarch? So the first that would mean it's within the Sazanami storehouse. Like 200 years, yeah, but 200 years is not that long. It's like 3 generations. So he stores. So Hakuri and Hakuri and Chihiro were inside Kyora's storeroom, and it was essentially imploding in itself as Kyora was dying. I'm wondering if it can still be accessed. Because like, what happens after it like implodes in itself? Like, what happens after it gets destroyed like that? Is there like actually nothing left? According to Yoda, the storehouse would be not individual for each other, but more like end dimensions in Minecraft. I mean, I've never played Minecraft, but I guess my theory. I mean, it's based on absolutely nothing. I'm just spitballing here, but my theory is that it's like one huge dimension with like pocket dimensions in it, with like what's the best way to explain it? I guess boba tea. So you have like a cup of boba tea, and you have the tea itself, and within the tea there's like those bubbles, and each bubble represents a storehouse. Bubbles inside a bubble, yeah. But that's just me. That's just me like going off base of what of the possibilities that you can do with this idea. Because the idea is huge, and for some reason I'm just having I'm getting the feeling that sending this Shinichi to the storehouse is a mistake. That sounds like how Dragon Ball Daima did. Yeah, but with Dragon Ball Daima it was more like this. With Daima it was like the first layer, the second layer, and the third layer. It was like, and you had to like go through 1 portal, 2 portal, and 3 portal to get to the last one. So essentially, you kind of needed an elevator to transport between in between. But with this, it's all leveled. It's just like scattered. Storehouse subspace is the fourth dimension. I'm just saying anything at this point. Just throwing against the wall. Yeah, pretty much. We're just, yeah. Because this feels like this whole thing. The Shinuchi are gonna, not the Shinuchi, the Ishaku, they're gonna succeed. One way or another, they're gonna succeed, and the Kamunabi are gonna fail miserably. And so far, it seems like the Kamunabi has the upper hand, and there is no way the Shinuchi, the Kamunabi are gonna win. Jeez. It seems there's no way the Kamunabi are gonna lose. And if, as you guys said, if Yura is actually that big brain guy, and his whole plan is to like to get the Shinuchi in the storeroom, and we're all playing into it. We're falling into his plan. But yeah, that is a big brain plan. That I'll give him his props for thinking that far ahead. Making essentially the Kamunabi give him the Shinuchi. That would be dope. That would actually showcase big brain power. So confused. Oh wait. But he purposely depleted Hakury when he raided Senkuji. I'm so confused. I mean, that could be part of the plan, though. Like, essentially making them think that... Essentially letting the Kamunabi know that is the worst case scenario for me. That's what I don't want. And then let the Kamunabi put all their efforts into recovering Hakury. Because I mean, Yura has the freak eyes. He has the freaky eyes. And I think the only other one we have seen with the same eyes is the Sword Saint. But as far as we know, he can only use the sword. And the only other character that has something going on with his eyes is Hakury. And it's related to the storeroom. Reinhardt's head spinning. Yeah, but like there are parallels. I mean, there is Hakury with his eye mask. Rokuhira eyes? What about the... Am I missing something? Oh, they're red? Urine has... But isn't that like related to his sword skill? Like to the Enten? Because like it's enhanced through Enten, right? It's not like a natural skill. Sword Saint, and okay, so the Sword Saint, we don't know how long he's had those type of eyes. Yura activated those eyes somehow. It's natural? The reason why enchanted blades were able to be forged was because... Oh, right, yeah. But it seemed like with Yura, he was able to like turn it on. The Sword Saint, we've only seen him with those eyes. And with Hakuri and Kiora, they activate the eye mask. What are the chances that underneath the eye mask, their eye turns like this? And we just don't see it because of the mask. Who the fuck is Kyle? Fucking Kyle coming out of nowhere. Just a random white guy out of nowhere in Kagurabachi. Fucking Kyle. Oh, of course. Oh, there's also... Never mind. Fucking this guy appears. Chapter 41. Kevin, look. Chapter 41. Ishaku dude named Kyle? I mean, the mask blacks out the eye. Chapter 40? Kyle's apparently cured. Okay. I was looking for an actual fucking Kyle over here. I was like, I do not remember a Kyle. Page before this. Huh? Oops. Oh, you mean this? Yo, Alpha B, how you doing? I mean, for Kiora, he was near death. So, are we actually gonna like investigate the guy who's near death and wonder why his eyes are different? The Odin scanning page like If a One Piece chapter looking for the clear image of his eyes, I think I saw it earlier. Maybe it's the next chapter because I did see it. I mean, there's this, but that's just shadow. The gobble. Which chapter is that? I mean, there's this, but I think that's just... I don't think that's the same. I think he's just lost so much blood. Like, he's at death's door. I don't think this is anything. $44. I mean, his eyes are kind of bloodshot right now. But once again, that he is near death. Like, he is actually dying. I don't think... To me, it's the left eye that matters. The right eye, I think that's gonna stay normal. Like, maybe if we had like a clear shot of his left eye when the mask breaks, like, yeah, we can get something out of it. But as for the right eye, I don't think there's anything there. Left eye turns blue. I mean, there's always a mask over it. Before you had the mask, it just goes black. I mean, he has the mask and the right eye is blacked out. When he left the hole, yeah, this is it. That's why we see the Sword Saint's eye. Other than that, like, Kyora's eyes are blacked out the whole time from the shadow. And then here, yeah. I mean, I already did. I've pretty much checked all the chapters. I mean, I don't see this as like this right here. I don't see that as anything but a shadowed eye. That's how I see it. I don't see it being the same as the Sword Saints. I mean, when his eye goes black, like the author doesn't go in like full detail in his eyes, so we can't get too any information from this image. The context behind it. When he says bro's trying to take over his head. I couldn't draw the sword, but even just commanding the very tip of its power, how wonderful. What's the word of fighting? Trying to take him over. Huh? There's something invading my head. And there's like a shadow, like the hand is creating a shadow over his eye. The Shinichi are mass trying to hijack me. Maybe? Because here it says I won't give in and the shade goes back to normal. But like this level of shade. Like his eye remains at this level of shading throughout the whole fight. And this level, the way I see it, is just because of he's at the brink of death. Like he is dying. This might be something though. This might be something. Could be something. The Sword Saint taking over through the Shinichi. Definitely possible. Oh. What the hell? How in the... It just... Hold up. It just stopped. Go like that. There we go. Had to reset it. Yeah, that was weird. Like I use my iPhone as my camera, and it just went to black. But this is not the point that I was trying to make. Like, this eye is not my main focus. Like the sword thing trying to take over his body, that's possible because his eye is turning black. But to me, I want to know what's going on behind this eye. Like, take the mask away, and then what does his eye look like? But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna take a quick shower and go to bed. I have to wake up hella early tomorrow. I've got trash collection coming tomorrow, and I have to like put my shit outside at like 6 in the morning. So yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. You guys have a good one. Thank you all for joining. I'll be seeing you guys. I mean, I'm gonna be doing a One Piece stream, even though it's break week, but I haven't decided yet what to do. But we'll just wait and see. All right, you have a good one. Peace out.